What if I told you there's one thing you can do that instantly changes how she sees you? It is not buying gifts. It is not saying the right words. It is not even how much you love her. It is something much more powerful, something so rare that when you do it, she cannot help but respect you more. And the best part, it has nothing to do with controlling her, and everything to do with controlling yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Most men lose respect because they live reacting to her moods, to her tests, to her actions. They become prisoners of emotions they cannot control. They get trapped in a cycle of chasing validation and avoiding rejection. A Stoic man knows that respect is not demanded. It is earned by discipline, by boundaries, and by emotional mastery. A man who can remain unshaken in a storm shows that his foundation is built on stone, not on sand. He shows that his sense of worth does not depend on her reaction but on his own self-respect. So what is the thing that makes her respect you more? Let us break it down. 1. She respects you when you say no. Most men are terrified of saying no to women. They fear losing her if they set boundaries. They believe love means endless sacrifice. But here is the truth. A man who always says yes eventually loses respect. When you calmly say no without anger, without fear, you show strength. You show that your time and your energy are valuable. And women always respect a man who values himself. Saying no is not rejection. Saying no is protection of your standards. And the man who protects his standards becomes a man she cannot manipulate. 2. She respects you when you stay calm. In chaos, when she is angry, most men match her energy. They yell, defend themselves, or beg for peace. But the Stoic man stays calm. He does not let her storm pull him in. That calmness feels like power. It tells her, you cannot control me with emotions. And once she feels that strength, her respect for you grows deeper. Every relationship will face storms, but only the man who stands firm in chaos proves that he is a safe harbor for her soul. His calmness is not weakness. It is authority. 3. She respects you when you lead with purpose. A man without direction always ends up chasing women. He becomes lost, drifting with no compass. But a man with purpose flips the script. He chases his mission, and women chase him. She respects the man who stands for something bigger than her. Because deep down, every woman wants to follow a man who knows where he is going. A mission-driven man inspires trust. He shows he is not living for comfort but for contribution and meaning. And that is what makes him unforgettable. 4. She respects you when you do not beg for attention. The moment you chase, beg, or plead for her love, respect disappears. But when you are secure enough to walk away, when she disrespects you without drama, without games, she sees you differently. She realizes, this man does not need me to validate him. That realization makes you unforgettable. The truth is, attraction can be won, but respect is only given to the man who proves he does not fear losing it. Walking away with dignity is the ultimate sign of strength because it shows that your self-worth is not negotiable. 5. She respects you when you control your emotions. Attraction fades quickly when a man is weak, insecure, or easily triggered. But when you master your emotions, anger, jealousy, fear, you become rare. A woman may admire many men. She may like many men, but she only respects the man who is unshakable. The man who owns his emotions, instead of letting emotions own him, is the man who commands respect. A Stoic heart does not mean he feels nothing. It means he is the master of what he feels and how he responds. So what is the one thing that makes her respect you more? It is not about controlling her. It is about controlling yourself. She respects the man who sets boundaries, who stays calm, who leads with purpose, who does not beg, and who masters his emotions. Because in a world full of men desperate for attention, the Stoic man who holds his ground stands out forever. He becomes rare, he becomes unforgettable, and he becomes the standard against which all other men are measured. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And freedom is the highest form of power. Because when you are free from her moods, from her tests, from the need for Her approval, you finally earn the one thing most men never achieve: true respect.